dialogues is easier to understand and why.
Thank you. So you are going to tell your neighbor, but before you tell your neighbor, I'm going to have you write it down. So what I would like you to write down on whichever box you think is more appropriate, it should say, this dialogue is easier to understand. I hear voices behind me and I should not. Because. And then your explanation. Take the next 2 minutes, look through this dialogue on both boxes, see which one seems like it's easier for you to understand, and then you should be writing this dialogue that's easier to understand, because, and your response. You have 2 minutes, you may begin. You have less than a minute left. Thirty seconds remaining. All right, pencils down in 5, eyes up at me in 4, 3, 2, Imani, that's under your desk, thank you, 1. All right, now what I'd like you to do is turn this off with your partner, take the next 20 seconds, and take 30 seconds actually, share with your partner which box you chose and why. You may begin. You two can share. That's fine. Just write that down.
Why are you saying this?
All right, bring it back. 5, 4, perfect. All right, thumbs up if you said that the first box was easier to understand. Thumbs up high so I can see them if you said the first box was easier to understand. All right, thumbs up if you said the second box was easier to understand. Okay, good job. I'm still missing a few thumbs. So there's some people who didn't finish? Thank you. Awesome. You can put your hands down. Why was the second box easier to understand? Alyssa?
The second box was easier to understand because it was quotation marks that I didn't know somebody speaking.
Perfect. Can you say it a little bit louder and turn around so everyone can hear what you said?
The second one was easier to understand because there was quotation marks that let me know when someone was speaking.
Very good. So we have quotation marks, and the quotation marks definitely helped us out. Great job. What else helped us? There's something else that's very particular that lets us know that this makes it easier to understand. Do you notice anything about spacing? Look at the spacing. I see a few hands now. Jemiah, what do you notice about the spacing?
I noticed that the structure is in the right structure and it's not everything like crowded together like the first one.
Very good. So everything's not crowded looks all smushed up, and this is less smushed up. Do you notice that each line, and we went over this yesterday, each line of someone's dialogue is on a different line. Did we notice that? Where does it go, Dune asked? Since it's no longer going to be Dune talking in the next line, we start a completely new line. The next thing is the indentation. This is called the indentation. Raise your hand if you already knew that you need to indent your dialogue. Okay. For those of you who did not, it's very important that we have an indentation for our dialogue so we know where it starts and where we should begin with the new person. So these are things that are very important when we are deciding, or when we are writing our dialogue, okay? What I'd like for you to do now is go down to where it says speech tags. I'm going to go and do that on mine as well. And we're going to go over what is speech tags. Before we begin, turn to talk with your partner. What do you think that speech tags are? Based on looking at these two boxes, what would a speech tag be? You have 30 seconds. You may begin. All right, bring it back. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm waiting on a few more eyes on one. Thank you. Emmanuel, can you share what you shared with Tajay about what you said speech tags are?
A speech tag is when a person answers a question, then the dialogue is in the box, but a speech tag is when the person asks a question, then their name is after that question.
Okay, very good. Now I'm going to challenge Emmanuel's response a little bit. Is it only when someone's asking a question that we include a speech tag? No, very good. We can include a speech tag even if someone is just saying she went for a walk to the park, Xavier. Okay? So, another way to think about it very quickly is how many of you guys tag people on Instagram and social media and stuff in your pictures? You can tag someone, you can add someone Tajay Smile so I know that he does it. So you can add someone and add their Instagram or Snapchat name, and that's how you know that that person is in the picture. So it's similar here. If we're tagging the person here, then we're saying that this is the person that said that, okay? So that can make it an easier way for you to remember it. Now what I want you to do is, based on these examples, I want you to write down why we use speech tags. Why is it important that we use speech tags, okay? I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock, and I want you to jot your answer down at the bottom of your page. You may begin.